may or may not know this, we know this, but our Tam Tam is awesome at helping us out when we need guidance. I come to you every time I need it. And so many of our viewers have been asking for Tamera's take on their issues that today she's going to dispense her own brand of advice. Yes, for you. It is time for Tamera's take.
You do have a way of making sense out of difficult situations. Kudos to you, friend. So our first question comes as an email from Kia, who watches us on Fox 4 in Malden, Massachusetts. Hi, Kia. So Kia writes, Dear Tamera, I could really use your take on this situation with my best friend of 8 years. Before I got pregnant, we talk and hang out all the time. Now, once I got pregnant, everything changed. We barely talk or text. I never get to see her, and yet she has time to hang out with her other friends that can party and drink. Now, even after I helped her through a family tragedy, she waited until my son was 3 weeks old to visit, which I find fake. I feel like I was a great friend to her and that a baby shouldn't change our friendship. What's your take? Am I expecting too much, or are my feelings valid?
Okay, this is a good question. I kind of went through this myself when one of my friends had a baby. So I would say my take is you might want to be just a little bit easier on your friend. Just as much as it's an adjustment for you to have a baby, it's an adjustment for your friend to have a friend who just had a baby. A lot of the times, friends in these situations, they really don't know what to do because they find it hard to relate to the friend who just had the baby. They usually base their decisions on assumptions like, oh my God, maybe my friend is too busy, maybe she doesn't want me around, or this is the big one, oh my God, my friend has changed because now she has a baby. So what I would do, I would just reach out to your friend, let her know that her friendship is very valuable to you. You really love her and you want her to spend more time with you. And if once you've done that and she still doesn't come around, then I would just rest in the fact that sometimes certain situations caused us to grow apart. We may not understand it now, but in the future it'll probably make a little bit more sense to you. And if you find yourself a little discouraged, I would say this is, what helps. Join a Mommy and Me class. You'll find a lot of moms who are going through the same thing, and you'll never know. You'll be a part of that mommy club, and you'll make a lot of new friends there.
Wow. That's real talk for a deep situation. We've got another person wanting Tamera's take, and they're here right now. Chelsea Bayham, where are you? Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea. Okay, what's your question for Tamera?
Hi, Tamera.
Hi.
So my best friend has a new guy in her life that I don't really trust. We've gone out a few times all together, and I've seen him look at other girls. And when she wasn't around, he even hit on me. So I haven't told her anything yet because I'm afraid that she won't believe me because she thinks he's the one. But I personally feel like if he's bold enough to hit on me, he's going to hit on any girl that he can see.
Oh, man.
Oh, somebody.
I would say this situation is difficult. I was too involved in this situation because you have the fear of you talking to your friend being rejected, her not believing in you, or kind of it just blowing up in your face. Or you could possibly not tell her and then live in this guilt for a very long time. So my take would be, I can only speak from my personal experience. I did speak up to my friend about what I saw. It blew up in my face, but this is the one thing I did learn. Eventually, that guy did that thing again, and their relationship blew up in her face. I know for me, I can look back and say, you know what? I don't feel guilty, and at the same time, I feel like, you know what, Tamera, you were a great friend because what's in the dark is eventually going to come out. Either she's going to find out from you by you being a great friend and caring about her, or she's going to find out on her own and then blame you for not saying anything when she found out that, hey, you knew all along. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
That's some good advice.
Thanks.
Now, our next question comes from Tiffany in Kansas City, Missouri. Hey, Tiffany, she writes, Dear Tamera, I'm in an interracial relationship and I'm truly in love. My boyfriend's parents are not happy because I'm African American. They even tried to turn my boyfriend's son against me. I don't want to end the relationship, but how can I get them to see beyond my skin color and actually get to know me?
This saddens me because it's 2016, people. Why are we still going through this? But unfortunately, it still does. The good news is this is so easy to handle. What I would do is continue to be the loving couple that you guys are. Be and set the example for your boyfriend's parents. Eventually, they will see that nothing you say or do is gonna break your guys' bond. So they're either gonna have to get with it or have to live with the fact that they were not a part of something that was so great in their son's life. And that's on them. My grandmother always said, love the hell out of people, meaning love the ugliness. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but I truly am a believer of love conquers all.
Tam, you're so strong in your convictions. I love it. That was so healing to just listen to. Thank you to everybody who reached out seeking her advice. If you are at a crossroads and want to ask Tam for her take, go to TheReal.com or any of our social media pages and use #Tamera's Take. Who knows, you might get a chance to ask her right here on this show.